We shall all meet tomorrow at the round table. We bid you farewell for now. The 14th of November is upon us, and the shadows over Highgate have grown long and heavy. We sit at the precipice of the great transit, yet our circle remains empty without its heart.
The air stagnant. Sky. I can feel the veil fraying at the edges of the cemetery, but there is no pulse to guide the opening. I do not venture to the heart of France to let the clock run thin now.
The maps of the necropolis are vast, Raven. We know the gateway resides within the walls of Highgate, but the location is shielded. It is a needle in a city of stone. Without a compass, we are wandering blind through 50 acres of the dead.
Expectation will not turn the lock, Tara. We must maintain the balance. If we lean too far into our haste, we invite the very darkness we seek to transcend.
The anchor is holding. I can feel the weight of our purpose grounding this room. The transition cannot begin until the anchor is set, and I have felt the shift in the weaving of the dreams.
The anchor is indeed set. My work in the shadows is done for now. The threats that followed us are silenced. We can finally turn our eyes to the true prize.
Then the eye is no longer a ghost of a story. You secured it from the grave.
I did. I pulled it from the tomb of the 12th century French architect, the man who raised the first Gothic spire. It has waited 700 years for this night, and I took the chance to pull it from the dark.
The eye is the heart, but we need more than just the key to breathe life into the gateway. Amy, you were tasked with the purification.
The mossy well in the village was dry as a bone. But I found a secret wellhead tucked away in the gardens of the limes in Muswell Hill. Overgrown and hidden, but the water is crystal clear and cold as iron.
Holy water from the true source. It's the only thing that can cleanse the residue of the centuries from the eye.
It is more than a blessing, Tara. In the labyrinth on the other side, it is the only thing that can defeat Sunilda.
The 4th century queen. She was a pagan butcher, responsible for the death of thousands. She refuses to leave the labyrinth for the light or the fire. She is a dark soul in the grey space.
She is the knot in the dream. To untie it, a deal must be struck. But the devil himself wants his due. He has waited centuries for Sunilda to be handed over to him.
Then the water stays with me. The devil doesn't talk to saints. He talks to those who do his work for him in the shadows. He knows I'm the only one at this table with the stomach to drag a pagan queen from her throne and send her to hell's gates.
We have the components, Raven, but do we have the same goal? I've seen the records. Sunilda is your ancestor. The queen's blood still runs through your veins.
To have a queen of your own line trapped in the grey space. Some might see that as an opportunity to pull her back across the threshold.
I don't care about your family trees, Raven. But if you try to pull her through that gate, instead of letting me hand her over to the devil himself, I'll use this water on you both.
Then we are in agreement. Max, your way. My map. If the roots are Egyptian, the coordinate is clear. The Egyptian Avenue at Highgate.
The dead are already gathering there. They are waiting for the 18th.
The stone will answer and the gate will yield. But remember, none of our order has crossed into the grey space and returned for over a century. The texts are vague, but they are consistent on one point. The other side leaves a mark.
The side effects of such a transit are undocumented. The human constitution was not designed to endure the atmosphere of the labyrinth.
Are you speaking of a sickness, Tara? Or a madness?
I am speaking of a fundamental shift. To step outside of time is to risk losing your place within it. We may return with our lives, but we may find we have been altered in ways we cannot yet conceive.
I am willing to endure a shift if it means the stain is purged. Whatever the cost of the journey, it is a pittance compared to the alternative.
As am I. If we come back a little darker, or a little stranger, so be it. London is strange enough as it is.
The mark won't be on your skin. It will be in the very grain of your soul. The devil doesn't grant passage for free. He always leaves a souvenir.
Then the circle is resolved. We have no more to say until the heavens align. We meet again on the 18th. At the stroke of 11, at the gates of the Egyptian Avenue.
The moon will be at its zenith by midnight. If we are not at the coordinate by the first stroke of the bell, the resonance will scatter. We will have exactly 1 hour to set the eye and anchor the space.
I will be there. I have carried this burden across 3 borders. I will not be late for the conclusion.
May the crimson light guide us through the dark.
Don't look for the light, Amy. Look for me. I'll be the one standing between you and whatever crawls out of that gate.
Go now. Prepare your spirits. Cleanse your tools. On the 18th, the afternoon ends and the night begins.
We wake to the grey of a dawn that never breaks. Our windows draped in velvet, our walls lined with graves. The raven on the chimney croaks out our name, and we know the darkness is where we'll remain. We wear our black like armor, our lace like a shroud, dance to the dirge of a clock ticking loud. The candlelight flickers on skulls made of glass, and we smile at the silence that others let pass. We find beauty in decay, in the rust on the gate, in the moss on the tomb where our ancestors wait. The storm howls outside like a lover's lament, and we drink from a cup of night blooming sand. We read of the cursed, the haunted, the lost, trace runes on our skin with a silver pin's cost. Our hearts beat in time with the raven's sharp cry, for we know that the dark holds more truth than the sky. Oh, no, we're not sad, we're just home in the gloom, where the moon is our sun and the mist is our room. We embrace the strange, the macabre,